The need for Stress Point really came around when I saw that there's not a whole lot of resources for young adult women on the shelves, on the bookshelves, not many Bible studies. You've got a lot of great mom and wife stuff. You've got a lot of great resources for women in general. But there's just this void of Bible studies and resources for that 18 to 29-year-old women that says, this is for you. This is speaking straight into your life where you are right now. On top of being in that in-between stage of life where they're trying to figure out their own faith after maybe leaving their parents' house and they're getting into their own way of life, they really need something that says, here is what the Bible says about your career. Here's what the Bible says about what to do with your money. Here's what the Bible says about what to do with that boy that just dumped you. And that's really where Stress Point comes in with some real raw and relevant examples of how to make the Bible true in every single area of life. In this day and age with social media, we sit and scroll through our Facebook feeds and we see everybody's perfect life, when in reality those perfect lives and those perfect pictures have been perfectly edited so that everybody else projects this aura of perfection. And so there's a lot of challenges with this generation. It's just my passion to encourage and to really raise up this generation of young adult women that will make Jesus famous in every single area of their life. I have this side of me where I like to just spill it all out. I don't really hide anything back. I'm just an open book. And a lot of my stories and a lot of the aspects of Stress Point is just me pouring out my heart about my own body image issues, my own self-confidence issues, my own trials with dealing with my career. And I think it's because I'm so open and honest that the Lord said, Sarah, go ahead, write this book. You need to speak to your girlfriends to encourage them to live out the kingship of Christ. And so I just think that there's a need for some real authenticity. And that's really what I bring to the table, because if I'm open and honest about what's going on in my life, somebody else can be encouraged to be open and honest in what's going on in their life, and then we can get to the real stuff of how to deal with it. Plain and simple, I just love these girls. Every single page of this book was labored over so that they see themselves in my examples, in my own stories. They see themselves in the stories of some of my girlfriends, and they see my passion for the Lord and my passion to make Jesus King of Kings and Lord of Lords in every area of life in very practical ways. I don't do many generalities. We get down to the nitty-gritty. Sometimes it's not pretty, but in the end, what is pretty is that Christ is ever present in their lives, and I hope that they will see that by reading the book Stress Point.